have kids, you probably see a lot of video games happening in your home. If you like to play video games, kudos. There are so many benefits to letting loose and playing video games. Hello, I'm Lori, your positivity princess. I'm here spreading love, happiness, and positivity every day and in every way. Today's daily dose of positivity is all about what I just mentioned, playing video games. Please hit that like button, as it is just like clicking buttons in a video game. You'll love it. So fun. Also click subscribe button and the bell notification so that you do not miss the next daily dose of positivity. That would be super sad. Okay, so I want to outline 10 benefits of video games found on a blog called Mental Floss. The link is below in the description. Okay, the first benefit is that video games are producing better surgeons, believe it or not. While you may think you want your surgeon reading up on the latest medical research instead of playing video games, you might want to reconsider. A study of laparoscopic, which is small incision specialists, found that those who played more than 3 hours per week made 32% fewer errors during practice procedures compared to their non-gaming counterparts. A little hand-eye coordination, I think. Number 2, video games could help people overcome dyslexia. Some research points to attention difficulties as being a key component of dyslexia. One study has shown dyslexics improve their reading comprehension following sessions of games heavy on action. The reason researchers believe is that the games have constantly changing environments that require intense focus. Number 3, video games could improve your vision. Bring them on. Don't sit too close to the television used to be the common parental refrain without a lot of science to back it up. Instead, scientists are discovering games in moderation may actually improve, not strain, your vision. In one study, 10 weeks of play was associated with a greater ability to discern between different shades of gray, for example. I heard there's 50 of them. Another had participants try to play games using only their lazy eye with the good one obscured. Oh, I should try that. These players showed significant, sometimes normalized improvement in the affected eye. Number 4, video games could help make you a better leader. Because certain genres of games reward and encourage leadership traits, providing for communities, securing their safety, etc., researchers have noticed that players can display a correlating motivation in the real-world career goals. Improvising in a game can also translate into being faster on your feet when an office crisis crops up, or any on-the-job crisis. Okay, number 5 is that video games might slow down the aging process. Okay, another one, I love the sound of that. So-called brain games involve problem solving, memory, and puzzle components, have been shown to have a positive benefit on older players. In one study, just 10 hours of play led to increased cognitive functioning in participants 50 and older. Improvement that lasted for several years. Well, they say use it or lose it, so there you go. Number 6, video games can help you make new social connections. Gamers are sometimes stigmatized as being too insulated or isolated, but the opposite is actually true. The rise of multiplayer experiences online has given way to a new form of socializing in which players work together to solve problems. But studies have also shown games can also be the catalyst for friends to gather in person. Roughly 70% of all players play with friends at least at some point. Number 7, they can help improve your decision-making skills. We all know someone who seems to have a faster CPU than the rest of us, able to retrieve information or react in a split second. That ability might be strengthened through gaming. Because new information is constantly being displayed during play, players are forced to adapt quickly. In one study, players who were immersed in fast-paced games were 25% faster in reacting to questions about an image that they had just seen compared to non-players. Number 8, video games can curb cravings. Think about some of your New Year's resolutions, people. Players preoccupied with indulging in overeating, smoking, or drinking might be best served by reaching for a controller instead. A university study revealed a 24% reduction in desire for their vice of choice after playing a video game. Number 9, video games can reduce stress. Another one I need. While some games are thought to induce stress, especially when you see your character struck down by the umpteenth time, the opposite can be true as well. A major study that tracked players over 6 months and measured heart rate found that certain titles reduced the adrenaline response by over 50%. So you're less likely to go into that fight or flight mode. Number 10, gamers might be less likely to bully. I love this one. Though the stance is controversial, some researchers have asserted that action games may reduce a bully's motivation to, well, bully. One study that had players assume the role of both the hero and the villain showed that those controlling the bad guy's behaviors displayed a greater sense of remorse over their actions. I want to give you a quick little warning or disclaimer. It's just that, like all things, moderation is key. Video games should be played deliberately for fun, not passively. You should be relaxed in enjoying it and getting the benefits. Video games can lead to addictive behavior, but in staying with the spirit of positivity, we will remember that setting limits and being mindful is important and will help. Okay, that's all I have for you today. Comment below, what is your favorite video game? Do you play video games? Do you enjoy them? Let me know what video games you love to play. Click like and I will share my favorite video game in the comments as well. Have a most lovely day and be positive.